Hi there, Aquarius. How you doing? It's Lynn from Tinker Tarot. Oh, look at my hair. Ah, just try to have a good hair day. But I hope you're all doing well. This is your March tarot video. I'm gonna get your vibes in there. Hmm. Aquarius. Aquarius, March 2023. You might hear some little clickety clicks in the background. I'm dog sitting today, my friend's dog. Um, and so she's just walking around here inside the room right now. So, Aquarius. What are the messages for Aquarius this month? So March is a big month, eh? This is a big, door opening opportunity, offer. Things surprising are going to happen, okay? Unexpected good events, and that you may have to act quickly, make a quick decision, but it could be a new beginning, because March is that time. It's the beginning of the astrological calendar of the universal calendar. Really, it's the equinox. It's that birth of spring. It's a real birthing time. Okay, so and especially this March, they're saying in the astrological forecast that there's some real powerful energy with all these planets right now lining up and going direct and all kinds of movement. There's your card. Let's get them dealt out for you. Doo-doo, and doo-doo. We'll just move the moon up a little bit there. Okay. I feel like you're going to get busier as the month progresses. You're going to get busier events. You're going to have more to do. Like I said, there's some sort of opportunity. I think without even looking at the cards, I feel like there's opportunity door opening for you this month. So you have the Ferret Temperance, and temperance is about staying balanced in all things. We're trying to bring more harmony into our lives at this time, trying to create a different balance, a different formula for our lives, and also it's a way to not get too involved in things but not be completely oblivious to things either. You want to kind of keep your hand on the pulse of what's going on, but not fixing things, not where you're starting to do it. You're involved in something that's not. So this is about keeping on middle ground, okay? So in the recent past, Aquarius, or it doesn't have to be necessarily recent, but in the past. So you have the Hermit and the Ace of Cups here, and the Hermit says that you spent some time in the cave, you spent some time alone, you know, and but you're now starting to open up more. You're starting to want connection, want relationship. Maybe for a while you didn't. You shut yourself out. You didn't want to have anything to do with anybody, because of everything that we went through, but also in other ways. And it gave you a lot of time to think, okay? And so you've recently really opened yourself up emotionally, and I think you could be ready for relationship, whether that's with family, friends, or new partnership. And then you have the Tower. And the Tower, it's interesting that you have the Tower with the Ten of Wands, okay? So, this guy has a burden, okay? He has been doing a job or a task for a long, long time. And in the 10, we decide to lay this burden down. We decide to that this task is too much. of a burden to continue anymore. It's too difficult. It could involve health problems. Who knows why? Maybe you're just bored. But anyway, it could be overwhelming at some time. It could be literally hard on your back, perhaps. But anyway, there seems to be a situation coming for you that's going to release you from this burden. Okay. I think this is could be something unexpected that happened. But the thing is the tower is not always what we would choose to release us from this burden, but it happens all the time. Sometimes when we don't choose, the tower chooses for you. But something happened that is allowing you to let go of a burden. Now, this could be a job you're doing, a job that you've been doing for a long time that you're not able to do anymore. And in some ways, I think you're bored with it. It doesn't stimulate you. It may not give you the same satisfaction that it used to give you. And you are about to change careers. I feel very strongly with both the 10 of Wands and the 10 of Pentacles. Two tens following the tower and an ace, I might add. So you're ready for change. You're ready for something new. Like I just said, I feel like there's something new coming for you, Aquarius, definitely. You're ready to put your passion and all of your knowledge and experience now into something new. Okay. Who knows what this is going to be? Let's find out. King of Pentacles, King of Wands. It's interesting. They're both the kings of the two tens you have here, right? Princess of Pentacles, the Prince of Cups, geez, and the Four of Cups. So with this lot of masculine energy here, we have the King of Pentacles, the King of Wands. The King of Pentacles, again, like the 10 of Pentacles, wants to put his energy into something new. He wants to put time and energy and his knowledge and experience into something, and he likes to build, not necessarily empires, but he usually he's building something solid long term. Okay, when an earth energy puts their time and energy into something, it's usually for the long term. Okay. Oh, that's all right. I allow everyone their opinions, and I don't exclude any faith or religion at all. I'm not saying anything is about that. But this is only one possibility for many thousands and thousands of people out there. But anyway, so the king, so this is about, and this is maturity. This is mature energy. And so you've reached a certain maturity in your life. This also could be two people coming into your life at this time. It could be an earth energy, a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn energy. Someone who moves slowly, but very, like when they do it, they really commit to it. Okay. And then you have a fire energy, and fire's more about action. This person goes slow and methodically. This person goes very quick, wants to make it happen, finds out the ways to make it happen, and wants to move very swiftly with it, so this king is, both of these kings have a lot of experience in their energy. Okay. One is about being sensible and checking everything and making sure this is okay and safe. And the other one is about how will we do this? How can we, what's the formula to make all this happen? So together they could be a really good team, too. And they could be team members, new team members with you, Aquarius. This is either your energy, people coming into your life. Like I said, this could be a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. This could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay. Um, and then we have the princess, and the princess is in the center of your reading. It's really the core of it. Okay. And here is you. I told you that you are going to want to put your energy into something new. You're going to feel a desire to want to create something new. Part of it is healing. You're on a healing journey, and so you're firmly planted in doing this, committing to it. Okay. But the other thing is you're very creative and you want to perhaps create, I think you want to create a new source of income, some new way to make money through what you know. But in some ways, this is something new. So there's something about it that you don't know that much about. Maybe this type of business you're getting into. Perhaps, oh, good luck, Khaled. Thanks for stopping by. Um, and um, and so you feel a little bit vulnerable getting into this and leaving something that you may have that could have been very secure for you for a long time. So that's why you might feel a little bit nervous going into this new thing, a little bit vulnerable, but you're going to proceed all the same. It might be an idea at first. You might hear about it from one of these two people that come into your life. They might say, why aren't you doing this? Or, hey, I know a person that does this. You could be doing that. So, anyway, I feel like connections are coming into your life. Connections, okay? And, getting back to spirit, faith, and religion, all this stuff is predestined for us, like you said, Khaled, if you're still there. A lot of this stuff is fate. It's already predestined. It already was supposed to happen. We're exactly where we should be at this time, at this moment, and we're heading where we should be going. Any mistakes or places that we felt limited, we were there to learn something before we could proceed on. And so now you're ready to proceed on. Okay. I also feel like one of these people you could be pursuing in love. I feel like someone definitely has some feelings here and they want to express them. They want to tell you how they feel. Okay. The Prince of Cups is out to win his love. He's going to go and tell this person their feelings and hope that that can progress to the next stage in the Cups journey. I feel though there could be some empty promises here. So someone might say, you might start seeing someone and they might say, oh, I like to go out to dinner once a week and I like to work on my garden and I like to go boating. And then you get together with them and you never see them do any of those things for months. It's like, where's all this boating? Where are the dinners? Where's I've never, your garden is dying. So it's, yeah, I don't know. Those are silly examples, but it feels like it's not turning out to be quite what it was sold as, this. And so, but I'm saying don't give up. I don't think you should give up because the four is a stage on the journey of a relationship of cups. Sometimes we need to express ourselves. We need to say, well, geez, I'm not, this isn't exactly the what I was, signing up for. And I was hoping for a little more this or a little less that. And they might say, okay, well, that's all right. I don't mind doing a little more of this or a little less of that. That they might be agreeable to that because they definitely have feelings. There's feelings here for sure. So, there's still the rest of the cups of the journey while we're still learning about each other, while we're still figuring is this, what I'm looking for? So it's good to express your dissatisfaction, or good to express what you'd like, what you were hoping for in relationship. Okay. And this is in business or in love. We need to be clear with people about, okay, well, it was laid out to me that this was what the job was going to be. And I got here and it is not this at all. So, I just want to clarify, you know, right? It's good to be clear than to carry something for a long time. So, in the outcome, wow, very, very powerful. Um, so, first, you have the Three of Swords. So, it looks like there's some sort of truth that's coming out that is it could be hurtful, could be deceitful, could be third party. Okay, there's usually one of those things. All right, now this is going to initiate the Judgment card, which is the rebirth card. And the Judgment card, and I feel like in some ways, some of this is in the past. Some of this hurt, and I think that you may have carried this for a long, long time. It was hard to let this go. Where, oh, I don't know if I trust those kind of people, or if I don't, you know what I mean, sort of thing. And so here, you're because in the Judgment we leave these things behind. Anything before the Judgment, we've accepted. We've come to a certain amount of acceptance in ourselves, where we've been able to forgive them, to let it go, because sometimes we need to forgive, to let something go. It doesn't mean that they need to be in our lives. It doesn't mean that they were right or we were right or anything like that. It just is what it is. And it's time to move on. It's time to be happy again, right? And so this is what the rebirth is about. You're ready to expand again. You're ready to be open, to welcome things into your life, okay? Not be suspicious, because before you could have had a bit of a suspicious thing. Look at that. I love this line here, because here we have the Ace of Cups uh, by the King of Wands and the rebirth. What could have happened, where the pain could have come from, is the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles could have been a male or female, could have been an earth sign, could have been someone who didn't put their time and energy in, or because they don't they certainly don't move quickly in things, you know what I mean? And so there could have been some sort of hurt or heartbreak from this situation, but now you have a new situation. And so whether through that situation or through yourself, you're ready to begin again. You're ready to begin fresh, to have a blank canvas, and sort of, like I said, be open and happy again. Open and happy again. I also feel like I gotta tell you, there's something in the Tower I almost feel like has to do with an actual home, an actual building, okay? And whether people are going to be in that home, out of that home, something it feels like is crumbling about that home, okay, to me. And I think that you have been trying to figure out a solution, a way to figure it out, okay? And in some ways, I'm not sure that you can. This is because I think it bothers you. It keeps you up at night. It bothers you, okay? Because there's some sort of conflict here that you would like to work out. All right. But I think there's something that you don't know about this particular. I don't think you have all the information. The thing is, I don't even think it's your conflict. But here you are trying to problem solve this. So, um, I think that one of the things that your reading ends with is the Hierophant, which is the student and the teacher. So when the student is ready, the teacher appears, right? And we also grow from student to teacher. We're student all our lives, but at some points we are passing down what we've learned, all our knowledge, all our experience. I have a feeling that you could be doing some sort of teaching. Actually, it could be what your career turns into, where you could be giving classes, you could be supervising people. This could be in an institution because a lot of time the Hierophant represents the institution, like a hospital, a university, sometimes even prison. It's government, so it's structured, some sort of structured sort of thing. Um, you also could be studying. Okay, this is the other thing. You could be studying, you could be in student mode because we have a couple of cards here that really suggest strong studying. So strong this studying, like sometimes it is trying to figure out solutions, okay? Solutions to problems, all right? And so in another way, you're studying all this information and you're up late at night and trying to get through it all and working hard again late into the night, really focusing a lot of your time and energy into this, okay? And in the end, you excel a level, you go up a level, you become, the teacher, right? You're able to now do something with all this time and work that you've put into this. And this is also a victory card, of it's interesting too because where did you have the very first card as you have as the Temperance? Both of these cards involve a staircase where you're evolving, you're growing, you're maturing, and you're freeing yourself in a lot of ways, you're chipping off old beliefs that, and by beliefs, I mean maybe unknown fears or stresses, anxieties, whatever. You're chipping these things off because you're gaining information. And some of the information you're gaining, I think, is spiritual. And I also think it could have to do with healing. You could be on some sort of healing journey yourself and you create something to help yourself and others, perhaps. But I feel like you're developing your own position or your new career. Okay, so you're either developing your own business, but I feel like you need some training. There's skills or something that you're lacking to move forward with this. So you're getting some training so you can have a more full product or full uh, delivery, something like that in it. Okay, this is really really interesting. Um, because the Hierophant's like the guide. We go to the guide when we are having trouble seeing the picture ourselves. We're having trouble, and it's interesting because you start with the hermit, and the hermit goes into the cave to seek the light, to seek clarity, and you end up in the Hierophant, and the Hierophant is completely clear, grown, confident, and now others are coming to you for guidance, seeking what you learned in there, um yeah, big stuff. This is big stuff, Aquarius. Big stuff. This is a big month, and even into April. It's going to trickle into April, probably even May. I'm guessing this is going to trickle into. Your studies may not end till May. And maybe your graduation period or you accomplish what you hope to in through these studies. The studies could be even training. You have to go through training before you're able to step into the position. If it's in the institution, perhaps working for, could be for a government body, even spiritual body. I think you're not expecting to leave the career that you're in. You're not expecting to, but you are. You are. And in some ways you could be a little freaked out, thinking, what am I going to do? Don't worry. Don't worry. It's all going to fall into place. It's all happening exactly the way it's supposed to. You're about to be reborn here. As far as relationships go, you're quite a bit more open. Oh, and what comes out but the Lovers? So this is holding someone in high regard, someone that you consider precious, very, very, and your perfect opposite. So if we're talking about relationship, the Lovers is someone, like I said, that you consider your soulmate. Okay, but the Lovers is also about a choice, needing to make a choice. All right, and needing to consider all things in the choice we're about to make. Oh goodness. Okay, what do we have? The Devil and the Four of Cups. There's that Four of Cups again. Okay. So, and the Devil. So, this person, I feel, could have a devil. All right. And this is might be the disappointment. Their devil could be alcohol, it could be drugs, it could be gambling, it could be who knows what it is. I'm not really sure, but it's something that is um it's an imperfection of some way. Sometimes it can just be doubt, the doubt that prevents us from being on our path, from continuing along the way, our fears and our doubt, like I said, unknown fears, right? So there's something here that you were hoping, um, there's some sort of something that is not exactly what you were wanting. It was part of the thing you didn't ask for. It's like, I didn't know that was included. Well, it comes with it, lady. You got to take it. You want that? You got to take all of it. It's like, jeepers creepers, I'm not sure. So you may pause here. You may pause because you're not sure if you want to continue with a devil energy, with devil energy around. You really you don't want to get into that kind of stuff, you know what I mean? So I think you're clear right off the get-go of what your expectations are. Okay. Also, don't jump, be careful not to jump too far into conclusions, because sometimes when we see someone take one sip of alcohol, we think, oh, geez, there's a drinker, or they have one smoke, or they have something. We don't need to condemn them for little things, but we do need to keep an eye on it to make sure, is this a little thing. So yeah, there could be a little bit of something there, a little bit of something. Wow, very, very interesting. So you have the 10 of Pentacles again. A lot of tens you have here. So there's something coming to completion for you. Okay. I feel like this is a stream of income, career, um, possibly where you're living too, because you do have a lot of tens. So there's a possibility you could be moving. All right. And because here you have the Two of Wands. And the Two of Wands is you're wondering what else is out there for you. I feel like you're not expecting to end this career, at least when you do. Okay. And so you're looking out there and you think, okay, what else is out there for me? You're starting to make new plans and consider your options and think about, okay, what am I going to do now? Right. And then you have the Three of Wands. I love that it comes right after the two. So you have a plan. There is something coming. There is something happening. This person, you prepare, you start preparing yourself for your new plan, what's going to happen, where you're heading to. And I think you're either going back to school, you're doing training in order to accept this job. I feel like it's either I feel like it's an institution of some sort, or you're doing your own business. Could be both. You could be a combination of both there. But anyway, you are starting to prepare yourself for this, getting ready. So you're getting all the business side of it, you're getting all the supplies and resources you're going to need, you're figuring all the different aspects, and you might even be planning this out on a big sheet of paper. Okay, like how am I going to, what do I need for this? Okay, what do I need for the office part of it? And how am I going to do the accounting? And okay, how am I going to advertise? And then how am I, you know what I mean? You're breaking it down into little categories to figure it all out, and you're going to be completely prepared when the day comes that you're supposed to move forward. You're ready. You're waiting. Okay, when's the truck get here? When's the boat get here? I'm ready. And so I love how prepared you are for your new plan. Your new plan. You're ready before it is. um, I think that this is going to be way better for you. To tell you the truth, I think it's going to be easier. I don't think you're going to have to work as hard in this new area that you're going into. It's going to be better for you at this time of life, and it is time. Everything is saying it's time for this to happen. Okay, you have help here. You have people helping you that have a lot of experience too under their belt, so access it. Okay. um mm, And it's just saying, be clear. Oh, be careful about solving other people's problems. That's the other thing. Just say, geez, I hope you figure that out. We're always here to listen. And a lot of times people come because they just want you to listen. They just want to be able to get it out, but they don't expect us to fix it, to change it. You know what I mean? So sometimes we just need to be that. We just say, oh, that sounds tough. Huh. And that's it. You don't do anything. Um, because I think that we can get into the helping role a little too much, and then it becomes our burden. So that's where you got to be careful, where we keep that separate. Okay. Anyway, let's get you an affirmation. I've been made a bunch of affirmations, and I've been pulling one or two for every sign. I like that one. Reach in there, get another one. Ooh, see what we have. Okay, first of all, we have I attract abundance. This is a great one for you right now because, like I said, you're going through a huge change and you're kind of unsure. You could be a little bit worried. And but so this is a great affirmation for you. Put it on your fridge, your bathroom mirror, your bedside table, and say it to yourself out loud. It'll help you feel, and then you're manifesting at the same time, right? So, and if you don't, this is just an example. If you don't like this particular one, you can change it a little bit. I attract good jobs. Oh, this is awesome. I love it. I am creating a beautiful life. That is a beautiful affirmation. And like I said, say it out loud to yourself every time you see it. This one also can be a how you start your day. I can't remember the word right now, but you sort of wake up and you sit at the side of your bed before you jump out and turn on your computer and make your coffee. You kind of stop for a moment, take a big breath, and you say to yourself, I am creating a beautiful life. And that's how you start your day. Intention. That's the word. Intention. So you say this intention yourself and you start your day with that beautiful intention. Okay. So I will post those on the description below if you would like to use those or create one of your own from that example. If you look at all the other videos from this set, from this March Tarot, they all have affirmations in them. If you would like to look at some of the other ones for examples. Okay. Anyway, have a really great month. Happy spring and equinox. And happy St. Patrick's Day. Bye now.